Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Now as we go to the field, it's Tywan Jones back deep for the kickoff. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
Here's a look at the offense, and this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Taking it right up the middle. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. Let's take a look at the defense. Young talent in the secondary out of TCU, Jason Verrett.
He's fast. Boy, the San Diego Chargers, they got to be happy. They needed some cover corners, and Jason Verrett is a cover corner.
Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. He gets into the end zone, capping off the long run.
Touchdown, Chargers. What a group of talented defenders. They're tough, they're fast, they're smart. They get the turnover and the touchdown.
Counted. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. Offense lines up here. The give, out of the eye. Fights through that hit. Teo with the tackle.
You got to know if you're going to run the football, you're going to have a lot of short gains. There's going to be a lot of plays that look ugly. That's just the way it is. You got to live with it and know what's coming in the future.
2nd and 8. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Butler's there to make the tackle.
Well, I know it was a short run that time by the offense, but it's what it's going to do for you long term. Keep running that football. Try to wear the defense down.
The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. 3rd and 6. He has the grab. Moore's tackled down at the 38.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The jumbo set on the field. Now 1st and 10. Throws to the right. Butler's able to knock the pass away.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
The Raiders come out in a 2 tight end set. 2nd and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders take it from the 38. Almost intercepted that time.
Good job that time by the defense. They get the 4th down situation here. They were bending a little bit, but they didn't give up the big play. Good job.
Allen's got it at the 27. Gains 12. The The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers of the San Diego Chargers, he was outstanding in 2013, especially down the stretch. Led them to the playoffs and a victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. Philip Rivers continues to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation, so a good, positive run.
Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. The Chargers take it from the 43. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Wide receivers are bunched up. The Chargers come out in a bunch set. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Woodhead, the tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see him going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Put the football away. That's the right decision.
And that's Teo in on the stop. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Handoff out of the I formation. Still powering ahead.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
2nd down coming up. The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Taken down a yard short of the 1st.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30, and he's brought to the ground.
The Raiders offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a 1st down.
Let's go.
The Raiders from the 32. They call his number once more. Right now, this is a team that trails, and they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful, and they're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
You talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game, and they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. The Raiders take it from the 33. The defense gets the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Allen's got it now. And the tackle is made at the 41. They face 1st down. Philip Rivers has it under center. Matthew. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. 2nd down now. Two tight ends on the field here. And Matthews is handed the football. That's a gain of 8.
Matthews is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews. And Matthews is brought down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Screen and looking underneath. This will go incomplete.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
3rd and 8. launching it deep. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
And this will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Double tight end formation. Takes it out of the eye. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here's the quick toss, and that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Chargers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Raiders from the 27. He's tackled at the 32. New set of downs coming up.
I guess that's how we're going to be today, isn't it? We're just going to go for it on 4th down. That time they go for it, and they get it. Good job.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation, and they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
In on the stop.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
3rd and 2 here after the run. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Right back to him one more time. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Some of the best players on the field are outside linebackers. They can rush the passer. And how about this play this time against the outside run? Shows power, strength, and athletic ability. Gets in there and stops that play for no gain.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Catch made. He's stacked up at that point.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
First down at the 49. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. It's now 2nd down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. A takeaway. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. First down and 10. Handoff by Rivers. And Matthews has tackled down after a gain of 2. Running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with the lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench, and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
On the way, 3rd down. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Rivers finds Allen, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Setting up screen. Pulls it in. Good for only a yard.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Second and 9. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. And he gains maybe 3.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Rivers to Woodhead. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. So look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
Offense lines up here. Back to the air here on first down. Rivers over to Malcolm Floyd.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Second down, 3 to go. It's Woodhead running right through the trenches. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Woodhead's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. First down at the 30. He'll pick up 7 this time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
What a drive this has been. Marching down the field and taking their time. The Chargers take it from the 23. Matthews on the screen. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Third down and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The Chargers get a first down.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
This long drive continues. This has been a long drive so far. First down at the 19. Looking across the middle, Rivers finds Gates. And Gates is tackled down after a gain of 7.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Mounting a serious drive. It's second down and 3. Underneath and incomplete that time. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. The long drive continues. What a drive this has been. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Royals met after a gain of 3.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Looking to go up top again on first down. Got the completion. The Chargers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Second down coming up with about a minute to go before the intermission. Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and goal from the 7. And he's taken down. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. After that sack, it's a long 3rd and 10 to go. This long drive continues. This has been a long drive so far. They'll go shotgun here. Breaks out of that one. Woodhead, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
The kick is good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
Jones going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down on the way. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Launches it down the field. Very nearly intercepted. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Royals got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chargers come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. And Matthews is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers from the 37. Set up screen. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Rivers selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Royals, a receiver in the slot. From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. First and 10. Throw to the left, and there's Gates.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Offense lines up here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 3. The defense gets a sack.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
Rivers set, empty backfield. 3rd and 10. And they knock the quarterback to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Jenkins has got it at the 17, and he's tackled at the 30-yard line. The Raiders ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Right there to make the tackle.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Takes it again. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. Now as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it. Go ahead. Try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
The jumbo set on the field. 2nd down and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders take it from the 38. Throws to the right. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do.
Now as we go to the field, it's Danny Woodhead back deep for the kickoff. And Sebastian Janikowski looks ready to get this one underway. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Woodhead's got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers.
There's no doubt when you talk about the San Diego Chargers, their leader and the guy they're going to build this football team around is their quarterback, Philip Rivers, and he's got to be outstanding, tough, and not turn the football over.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Gets the handle here. Nice tackle. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. Philip Rivers has it under center. A sloppy 5-yard penalty on the false start.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
3rd down after the penalty. Royals lined up in the slot. Out of the shotgun formation. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
And a touchback. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Here's a look at the offensive unit. It needs to get off to a strong start today. 2 tight ends on the field here. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Setting the defense today, a former first-round pick out of Illinois is Corey Legett.
Yeah, he's so nimble for a big guy. You look at that body, and it is big. He is talented, but what a pair of feet. He can run you over or go around you. The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
1st and 10. He's got the catch.
Good route that time by the wide receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time.
Double tight end formation. The Raiders take it from the 38. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Third down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And he's intercepted. Taking off. That brings the play to an end.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Chargers have it at the 24. And Matthews is brought down.
Matthews is going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding a hole and picking up those yards.
First down and 10. The give. Good piece of tackling. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Royals in the slot. Matthews. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Shrugs off the first hit, and he's forced to the ground.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
And converts on the 3.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Handoff. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second and 11. And pick up about 4.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Third and 7. They'll run it off the toss. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. The Raiders are set to punt. There to meet him.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
First down here. The defense comes out on the dime. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. The ball is jarred loose, and he's thrown to the ground. Tackles made.
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
The Chargers take it from the 43. And the give to Ryan Matthews.
Well, if you're the offensive coordinator here in a third and long situation and you're winning a close game, you'd like to pick this up. But also, you got to make sure you call a play that doesn't put the offense at too much risk. Tough call coming up here for the coordinator.
It's Rivers down the field. That ball has been picked off. He's brought to a halt.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. To the ground. Numbers there that time for the tackle. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nantz, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle. It's kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
First and 10. They'll run it with him again. Picks up about 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second and 4 following the run. An extra tight end on the field for this one. He'll get it again. He's taken down at the 35. Third down following the run. Third down now. Gives it to him again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. King is back now. He'll be punting. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down here. Brown's a receiver in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. Looking long. And intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Now first and 10. Out to the left. The Raiders now move the chains.
Hey, nice route by the wide receiver that time. Good throw by the quarterback. It reminds me of the days with the Miami Dolphins. Paul Warfield running those corner routes, and Bob Greasy putting it right on target.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. And this will go incomplete. Got a hand on the pass and knocked it away.
To be a great defensive back in the NFL now, you have to read the receiver. When those hands go up, you do the same, and that time the defense knocks the football down.
Second and 10. Throws the pass. Makes the reception. Greeny's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice job by the quarterback. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short. It does not get a first down, but it sure makes third down a lot easier.
The Raiders from the 32. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Running to his right. And that's going to be a new set of downs at the 29. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
And they go back to the ground.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 20.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
The jumbo set on the field. 3rd and 1. The Raiders get a first down, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. 1st and 10. Interception. He's brought down.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
1st down and 10. And Matthews has got it on the handoff. And Matthews is brought down.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
2nd down here. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Reaches out and snatches it. That picks up 7.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. And Matthews is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. He makes the catch, and he knows where he has to get to pick up the first.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Floyd's lined up in the slot. 1st down at the 28. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Rivers is lined up. 2 tight ends set. Woodhead out to the right. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Split backfield here. Tight end in motion. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. Eyeing that left side. Antonio Gates hauls it in.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Wide receivers are bunched up. 1st and 10. The defense gets the sack. 2-minute warning. And 2nd down coming up. Rivers out of the gun. Has Allen. Allen's tackled right at the 48.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
The Chargers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Third down and 6. And there's Floyd. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Good job by the offense. Get another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
Now 1st and 10. With 2 hands, he has it. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Mounting a serious drive. From the gun. As Royal. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. They're first. 3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. The long drive continues.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun.
Throwing now to his left. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st down here after the completion. What a drive this has been. Marching down the field and taking their time.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun.
Makes the catch. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way.
That's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Moore's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Raiders take it from the 28.
And he's taken down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Raiders from the 22.
And he's sacked again.
What a job by the defensive lineman. Gets in there for the 2nd straight play, gets the sack. He is just so big, fast, and strong. Hard to block this guy one-on-one.
This is 3rd down.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Raiders come onto the field now for this next series. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
1st down at the 27.
Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The Raiders from the 27.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Moore is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
1st down, offense readying for the snap.
Allen's in the slot. Phillip Rivers has it under center.
Just a quick drop back.
And there's Gates. The Raiders have been wreaking havoc on the defensive side of the ball today, Phil.
Yeah, right from the start of this game, Jim, we saw on the defensive side how emotional they were. And sometimes when you're that emotional, it makes you faster, and that's caused a lot of turnovers.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now.
And Matthews is lined up as the single back.
And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers out of the gun.
Looking to the right side and throwing. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Nickel formation for the defense here.
They'll run it here. Moore's there to make the stop.
Nothing like the draw play. Get those defensive ends rushing up the field to hit the quarterback. Boom. You hand the football off. Big running lanes. That's why it works so well.
Matthews lined up in the backfield.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Antonio Gates hauls it in.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space. This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's fourth down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The Raiders now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field.
First and 10.
Handoff made. He'll go to the left. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Gains around 3.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 30. They call his name again. Looking at this deficit, you wonder how much more they're going to try to run the football because it has not been there for the taking all game long.
Yeah, the running game's been terrible. Hard to win a game in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But if you want to win today's game, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Throw the football.
They'll mark him at the 41.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down at the 41. Maurice Jones-Drew brought down at the 41-yard line.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Throws to the right, reaches out and grabs it.
Raiders did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The jumbo set on the field. Greeny brings the quarterback down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. And Phil, in a close game where neither quarterback has played well, it's going to be interesting to see who steps up at the end.
Yeah, you got to know as a quarterback in situations like this that it's probably not going to get better. So you got to deal with it mentally and try to fight through it and make some plays down the stretch.
3rd and forever.
Finds his mark, and now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today has been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this. Well, it's in the second half and your team is losing. Here's a 4th down situation and you feel like you just got to go for it. I don't know if I agree with that call, but they try it. They come up short. That is deflating.
First down at the 44. And Matthews is brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 4.
Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Rivers connects with Antonio Gates. Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
2nd and 3. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. 3rd down on the way.
Allen's a receiver in the slot. Matthews. So they failed to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short, they stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders break huddle and start their drive this time from the 25.
Offense lines up here.
First down at the 25. They are all over them behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. It's a 2 tight end formation.
They'll go ground up the middle. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Moore's got it, and a first.
The Raiders look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
The tackle is made.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Feeds him again.
He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Ends up picking up 3 yards.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield.
3rd down and 8.
Got the completion. They'll mark him at the 34.
Big 1st down by the offense that time. Here in the 2nd half, they're losing a close game, and you get that 1st down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
They go to the right side. Brought down after a gain of 6.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Play after play after play here on this drive.
He'll get it again. He's tackled right at the 24.
The Raiders just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
1st down and 10. On 1st down, it's back to the ground game. Gains 5.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
This long drive continues. 2nd down and 5. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
Sometimes you run a play that the defense is ready for it, and that's the situation right here. In the red zone, the offense decides to run it. The defense is ready for it, and they stop it for a short gain.
This has been a long drive so far. 3rd and 4. The pass fails to find the mark.
That time on 3rd and short, the offense throws the football. That just shows you no faith in their running game. Didn't think they could move the defense back, so they throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Now it's 4th down.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Gains 16.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
Mounting a serious drive. And he's in for the touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Chargers back now for the return. Going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 7-6. He'll take it from the 1. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense now marches onto the field. This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. Rivers finds Gates, and Gates is tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
The Chargers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First down at the 41. The defense gets a sack. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Ball's out. They recover their own fumble. Huge third and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well. Rivers out of the gun. Looks to his left. Intercepted. Away from the stack. Oakland. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. Extra point is good.
So with this late lead change, we've had another twist in what's been a great game, and now we'll see if this offense has one more drive in them. Woodhead will run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Rivers has got it in the gun. Pass is intercepted. And that's a touchdown late in this one.
Well, I really have no complaints. Sometimes you're going to throw interceptions, but my complaint is the offensive players. Nobody hustling, nobody there to make the tackle, and they return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. It's good.
The Chargers really couldn't afford to give up any points there. They're trailing late in the fourth. The score's 21-6. Royals going to run this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Looking to the right side and throwing.
The catch is made. He's taken down at the 47. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. First down at the 47.
They're going to get him here for a sack. And here we have second down.
Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Browns really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Philip Rivers from the shotgun.
He'll throw it over the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Chargers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. Browns lined up in the slot. The Chargers will take the snap from the 45. To the outside, Matthews. He's tackled right at the 31.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Trailing. They'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout.
He'll fire it out to the left. And he's brought to the ground. A timeout charged to the offensive unit. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. First down following the long play.
Rivers out of the gun. Charging ahead.
And he's forced to the ground. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. That leads us to second down.
lined up in the backfield.
Too much pressure, and he's brought down again.
Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. The Chargers will take the snap from the 25.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 25.
Ball's picked off. In on the stop. Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Moore's Raiders going up against Allen's Chargers. And we'll take you out to O.Co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
So that means Tywan Jones will be back for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. Across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
He stacked up at that point. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Freeney's in on the tackle. Now 3rd and 4 following the run. Double tight end formation.
Jones-Drew's going to secure the handoff.
That'll stop the play right there.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage. Look out.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Bold move now. Early in this game, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
They want to keep feeding him the football.
Taken down at the 33.
The Chargers might have been caught off guard there on that 4th down play.
Well, why? Why would you be caught off guard in a situation like this? You always have to be ready on the defensive side. That time they were not.
They're going to run it on the toss.
And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Well, when you're going to run the football, if that's your objective, you cannot get frustrated by short runs. You know that it's going to build itself as the game goes along, so keep trying.
Right back to him once more.
Breaks free. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When it's 3rd and long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a 1st down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
But the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Well, this is a classic case, wasn't it? Let's bend, but don't break. That's what the defense did. They gave up some 1st downs, but they stopped the offense when it counted.
No return here as he makes the fair catch.
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, we know about him throwing the football down the field. He's very good at that, but he does a wonderful job of finding short receivers and putting the football right on the money.
Rivers out of the gun.
Incomplete.
Setting the lineup for the offense today, a future Hall of Famer at tight end is Antonio Gates.
It was awesome last year to see Antonio Gates back to 100% and running routes down the field and just abusing linebackers and safeties. Still one of the best tight ends in the NFL.
Number 24.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
The punter awaits the snap.
Jenkins going to take this one from the 24.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. They face first down. They bring in the extra tight end. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Weddle's there to take him down. Second down following the run. Gets the handle here. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll stay on the ground on first down. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Nothing like a good trap play. When you play defensive linemen who like to get up the field a little too quick, let them get up the field, have a pulling guard, knock them out, and then run in there behind them and get those yards.
Let's go.
Second down and 2.
Again, they'll lean on it.
Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Nice job that time. The run play gets the first down. You move those chains. Hey, it's kind of fun to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first downs. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Raiders approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Raiders have it at the 44.
Always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the wide receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
On the money. Nice tackle.
This is a route that's not running up in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And he's in for the touchdown.
Albert bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it, and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Everyone's lined up for this kickoff.
And here's Woodhead. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Browns in the slot. Out of the shotgun. Makes the reception. Lloyd tackled down.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect himself. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
The Chargers snap it at the 41. Throws to the right. He's wide open for the grab.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. From the gun. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
Let's talk about this defense. The former Giant on that defensive line is Justin Tuck.
Former Giant, he was a Giant for that New York football team. He helped them win many, many games, and he can be a great disruptive force inside on the defensive line. The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field, is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Chargers take it from the 38. And there's Gates.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Slides off the hit. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
You can't be faint of heart. In other words, don't run away. Sometimes you got to stand in there, throw it down the field, and take the hit. Good job by the quarterback that time.
Gets it out for the completion.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first down.
1st and 10.
The give. Reynolds is all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. And now here's the toss.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
He's going to get another carry. Johnson's all over the ball carrier.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see him going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Put the football away. That's the right decision.
The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. And how do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions and get the big plays down the field.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. To the right side and picks up about 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Browns, a receiver in the slot.
2nd down and 7.
They're setting up screen. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down. But I promise you, 3rd and short is a lot easier than having 3rd and long.
3rd and 2.
Screen. He's got the catch. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Raiders are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Now 1st and 10.
Handoff out of the eye.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
1st down at the 27.
Takes it from the eye.
Taken down at the 27.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. 2 tight ends on the field here.
They call his number once more.
And the tackle is made at the 35-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
3rd down and 2.
Takes another handoff, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
A running back must always know the situations. 3rd and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
Double tight end formation.
The Raiders take it from the 38. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, too. The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here, and that's a gain of 9.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
3rd down, following the run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Right back to him.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run. Gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First down here after the run.
Again, staying with the safe plays. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
2nd and 3 after that last carry. They bring in the extra tight end.
They feed it to him one more time, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
Johnson's just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside, and he stops him for no gain.
3rd and 3.
Has his target.
And it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
Tight ends are absolutely crucial for what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's working so far here today for this offense. Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain. It's 3rd and goal right here in a close game. This offense, they want to take control. If they score right here, that could give them control of this game.
The long drive continues.
3rd and goal from the 2.
He is in for the touchdown.
Good job there by the offense. 3rd and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
Extra point was good.
The Chargers ready to return the kick.
Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
First down on the way.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Handoff to the outside.
Matthews is a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. Antonio Gates hauls it in. The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Royals lined up in the slot. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. To the sideline and complete.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
Offense lines up here.
The Chargers snap it at the 31.
He's looking to the right here on this throw.
That brings the play to an end.
And the offense will call a timeout.
The kick is good.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one.
Takes off from the 5. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Good piece of tackling.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
Offense lines up here.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Brings it into his body. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 45.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, when you have a successful draw play, a lot of times it's up to the quarterback. As he's dropping back, if he holds that football up and makes everybody think it's a pass, it works. And then when he hands it to the running back, look out.
2nd and 1.
Gets it again. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Brown's in the slot. Takes it from the gun. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, it's in the second half. It's 4th and short near midfield, and you are losing the game. And I think this is a decision. The odds are in your favor. I think you go for it here, and if you don't get it, you can still survive and let your defense do some work for you.
First down here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff out of the I formation. Tackles made.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
The Raiders this time will go with 2 tight ends. He's brought to a halt.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Back to him. Takes it outright. They'll mark him at the 28.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. To the ground. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
The NFL, it's so hard in these known situations. Second down and short is a big running down in the NFL. The defense knew it. They took advantage of it and stopped the offense for no gain.
Maurice Jones-Drew. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. Also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Offense lines up here. They hand it off to him again, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
The jumbo set on the field. Third and short. Another carry here.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense. Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
After running it, it's second down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Brings the quarterback down.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down coming up. And Matthews is in the backfield. Single back set. Pulls it in. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Royals, the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Split backfield here.
Let's go. Break to the up. Break to the up.
Here's the handoff. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Browns, a receiver in the slot. The Chargers have it at the 44.
Looking across the middle. And he's going to be tackled. And that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Raiders get ready to start their drive.
First down at the 20. They'll run it here.
He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
The Raiders bring in an extra tight end for this play.
And that's Teo in on the stop. It'll be 3rd down. Back to the ground. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was 3rd and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
The Raiders snap it at the 31. Freeney's going to make the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Offense lines up here. Second down coming up. They've come out in the dime package.
The final quarter underway now with this snap.
Tackle down right around the 48.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Breaks out of that one. Going to lose yards here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel.
Another handoff right back to him. That's Legion with the tackle.
And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run.
Let's go. Right to the up.
From the gun. A takeaway. Breaks free, has some space to work with.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. Offense lines up here.
Snapping out of the gun.
Breaks at the tackle. The defense gets the sack.
Good job by the defense. They disguised that blitz. They waited, and they timed it perfectly. And the quarterback not able to make the pass protection change, and not being able to make that pass protection change, well, ends up in a sack for the defense.
Coming up, second down. Split backfield here.
From the shotgun. And there's Gates. Moore's there to make the tackle.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
So, put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Raiders offense heads on to the field. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Handoff made. That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Raiders have it at the 29. They'll go ground. He's brought down.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 1st down and 10. Taken down at the 39.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
And that gains a few. The Raiders still have to figure out how to get the ground game going. Jones-Drew struggled from the very start.
Jimmy has. It's just not been a good day running the football, but I'll say it again. I say it many times. You got to be patient. It's hard for guys like me or fans to understand that, so the offensive coordinator's got to stay with the game plan. Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun.
There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
1st and 10. They'll go ground. Breaks away.
The Raiders' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Now 1st and 10. Legends in on the tackle. 2nd down here after that run play. The game is tied and time is a factor. Right back to him one more time. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. What a drive this has been.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 25.
On the money. Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. This play set up by the long gainer. Will run it. Here's the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's now 2nd down. Marching down the field and taking their time. Takes it again. And it's a 2-yard gain.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The Chargers in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. The Raiders back in the huddle. Tie game right now and in field goal range. So they're just trying to control this final stretch.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Finally, the defense stood up. It's 4th down. They've given up a long drive, but they come through in the clutch that time. Nice job.
Better be careful here. Terrible starting field position here for the offense.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. He's going to the left.
The tackle is made.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And he's taken down. The Chargers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
Now looking at 3rd down. Tie game in this one. 4th quarter is winding down.
Gets the handle here.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Chargers would like to get to the 33-yard line to give their kicker a realistic chance. Jenkins has got it on the return. Taken down at the 45. The Raiders would like to get to the 33-yard line to give their kicker a realistic chance. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Moore's lined up in the slot.
Get ready.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Gets Gets it out for the completion. And he will not score. We are headed to overtime.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
Marshall's got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers come to the line to start this drive at the 24.
Two tight ends on the field here.
Has Allen. Allen's tackled down after a gain of 10.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. Push them back 5 yards with the false start penalty.
False start, offense.
Second down now.
Let's go.
And Matthews is going to take the handoff now.
Well, you have good team speed on the defensive side. You can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Offense lines up here.
Out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense.
Well, know who to blame here or give credit to. Blame the quarterback for not changing the protection, or just give a lot of credit. Well, that's where I'm going. What a job by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they get to the QB with the blitz and take him down.
Jenkins has got a chance this time.
And he's brought down right at the 42. First down, offense readying for the snap. Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's brought down right at the 43.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Offense lines up here.
The Raiders take it from the 43. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, if you read the offensive formation, where do they have the most numbers at? And that's usually where they're going to run the football. That time the offense goes to the strong side, gets outside, you should have an extra defender there waiting for him. Terrible job on the defense.
This will be second down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
Gives it to him again. Picks up about 2.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run. Nickel formation here for the defense. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. He's taken down at the 35.
Jones-Drew able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down at the 35. Toss to the outside.
Second down. They bring in the extra tight end. They'll run it with him again. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Jim, they didn't pull the defense at all. Second down, you run the football, hoping to make it third and short. Then you lose yards, third longs. They're hard to get in the NFL.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Jones in the slot. Halfway into the overtime period.
Catch made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Hits the upright and goes wide of the mark.
So many times when you see these field goal kickers miss it, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot, too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Out to the left. That ball has been picked off. Gains 20.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Butler's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 5.
The give. Greeny's there to make the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. This time, they fail to pick up the first on 3rd down. A rare occurrence here today.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Well, Phil, this one ends in overtime with a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, it was so exciting, and it's a shame it just came down to this, but a nice drive there at the end to get a chance to kick the field goal, and the kicker came through.